What's up, guys? Welcome to Gunzo first video upload. Funny thing is, this video was not planned. We were talking about uploading some video, but at the moment I was just too busy building out the Gunzo app. So with this game, I had such a good damage game that I thought, well, now's the best time as any to start posting. So here we go with this. Some context here. There was one game right before bedtime. I decided to take out my Shima here. Shima is my favorite ship. I run this Shima with the legendary mod or the research bureau build for faster torp reload. The only downside is you get the penalty is the 70% to the traverse speed of the torpedo. All you have to do to counter that is make sure you aim to the side first before you engage in the torping. You also notice that you're watching this game in a replay mode. This because last game of the night is around 11 something my time. There was a server transfer happened shortly after the game. All right, as we're moving in here, right? I thought about going to A, but I decided no, let's head over to mid. Okay, I'm going over to mid and I'm seeing my RPF is pointing to the A cap where they usually go to. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll just stay away from the island so I don't get caught off guard, especially by the Worcester. I'll just spot. And just ping on the map to let my friendly knows my RPF is shifting back and forth between there. As I'm heading in here, I'm like, well, you know what? If they're all over there, DD spotted in C side, then I'll just cap B. So, as you notice here, I'm starting to get this notice where my RPF starts shifting more and more to the flank, right? So now I'm thinking, oh, there's got to be somebody on the flank side. Sure enough, there's the full shift and nobody's in the cap, so they're in the flank. I let my team know that there's somebody on the flank. As soon as I do that, Mogami popped up. So I swing my torp tube around and fire a rack over there. I look at the Palmer. He's about to step out. Is he in my range? Yes. So I send a rack over there. Doing that, turn away, trying to keep my distance from Worcester right here and not run into the island here. Mogami ate the torp. 2 torps, actually. Trying to get my guns ready to fire on it. As soon as I fired, of course, friendly killed him before he got to there. However, I'm lit, and the Palmer in the secondary is on me, so I pop the speed boost, try to get out and go dark, which I did. Now, with the 2 DDs on each side, B cap is safe for me to cap, so I head into B, get the cap. As soon as I'm doing that, I notice on the mini map there's the Shima and there's the North Carolina, and the Shima is, turning around. So in doing so, I thought, well, let's send a rack over there, see how it goes. Send 1 here. As I'm sending 1, I'm still noticing the North Carolina. I don't know what the North Carolina was going to do, but I look back to see on my side here, what can I do over here? RPF is pointing that way. North Carolina start to move it kind of toward the Bravo side or out to the flank of those islands. So I decided to send another rack over there. Got the cap. Send that rack. And now I'm heading back into the A side. As I'm heading back to the A side, there's a torp hit. I thought it was the Shima, but no, it's still flooding. So that's got to be the North Carolina. As I'm coming back to the A here, trying to keep my distance from the Holland, I noticed that, hey, Parman's going over there, send a rack. Hopefully I get lucky here. And then Holland starts to kite out, and watch this. We have all done this, but this is so funny. He runs into the Parman right over there. All right, so as he's running onto the Parman over there, I figure, well, send another rack. There you go. This is where I send the other rack. As soon as I send this rack, I'm looking at the Hindenburg here and trying to figure out like, okay, what's the best plan of attack? Now, as soon as, bam, the Palmer got hit and he got deleted, Hindi start to run. Okay, he knows where I'm at, so I send a rack of Torp because I'm, he's heading toward his friendly on the A side here. As the rack going that way, I figure like, if he's dead, great. If not, I'll open up on him. But watch this. Boom. Down to, 2k. And he's healing already. So I decided not to shoot at him. And just send in a rack. I mean, should I smoke up? No. Otherwise, he wouldn't be detected. Alright. Heading back into mid with the Nebraska. Send a rack over there. He turned. Slow down. Okay. So that rack missed. So now I'm playing the patient game and waiting for him to make his decision here as I'm trying to get closer to him. As doing so, he's heading toward B side here. So I send a full rack again. And this one caught him. As he make his way back, boom, instant kill. Now I'm like looking at the map. Okay, DD, the Holland's probably heading into B. Or my RPF is showing that way. And there, it's just shifted. So now I'm heading slightly toward mid here. And I decide to send a rack into B side. Okay, about around here. So I sent the rack. As soon as I send the rack, I detect Holland. He popped up. Now he's about to be in my range. I'm thinking, should I send another one? Nope. Switch over to my guns, fire. And then he turned out. He turned back in to dodge my Torps here. And he got hit. Insta kill on the Holland. Now I'm going to turn back toward the north side and try to get the New Orleans. You see that sub ping over there? I thought he's going for the Kansas. But watch this. Watch where he ends up. Send a rack toward the Illinois. This is the rack that kills him. Okay, but I want to make sure, keep him spotted. Try to keep the distance from the Worcester. Send another rack just in case. Hitting back in here and watch this. As the Illinois and the Worcester is going to get deleted right here. As soon as they get deleted, subs comes up. I'm like, damn, he's already over here. So tell my guys to drop on him, which they did. Was perfect dropping too. Pop my smoke just in case North Carolina or the Hindi is gonna fire on me. Get out my smoke, send that rack over there, and I'm waiting for the North Carolina to see where he's gonna go. Look like he's coming more toward this side. So I decided to send that rack there just in case he gets stuck on the island tip over there. But no. He dodged this and then turned out. And this turning out will land a kill shot for me here. Alright. That was a good game. No, not so much of the team comp on the other side, but it was, good game nevertheless. For overall damage that I got. I missed my Kraken, but that's fine. They call it photo cracking because I keep getting 4 kills. Alright guys, Gunzo is recruiting active players who is highly motivated, trainable, and 100% a team player for our competitive team. And we're also going to be planning to showcase more Gunzo plays from other members as well as myself. So if you enjoy this ship battles, we greatly appreciate it. If you can help us out by liking it, subscribing, and comment. This is my first time doing this kind of thing, so I'm a bit nervous, and I'm not one who is very good at talking. All right. Hopefully, we can continue doing this. Things will get better and better. Thank you for watching. Have a great one.